I'd like to read a little part of this scripture found in the book of Acts, chapter 1, verse 3. And that scripture reads, "To whom also he showed himself alive after his passion by many infallible proofs." And again, that is Acts chapter 1, verse 3a. And so that word passion there refers to the suffering that Jesus endured leading up to his crucifixion. But that word passion refers to more than just his suffering. It indicates Jesus' willingness to suffer for that which he is passionate about. His love for his Father and his Father's love towards him was so strong. Jesus' desires for those who are his and those who would be his were so robust. His vision, his focus on the honor and glory to come was so acute. The fire burning in Jesus was so intense that Jesus was willing to endure the painful yet temporary suffering leading up to his temporary death on the cross. He was willing to endure all that suffering in order to secure those eternal treasures and rewards that he understood were so very worth the suffering. And within days of his passing, within days of his passion, he showed himself alive. And in that, he has set a standard for us. So if we ourselves have died to ourselves, resurrected, if we've been made alive, made anew with Jesus, because that's the only way to inherit God, that's the only way to see God and inherit eternal glory and to escape eternal suffering and escape eternal damnation. It's a harsh word, but that's what it is. And live with God forever. So if we have indeed died and been resurrected with Jesus, then ought not his same passion and fire burn within us? We ought not still live like, act like, look like, speak like those who are dead in sin. We ought to present ourselves alive after the passion of Jesus, since he's given his life as a ransom for ours and now lives. Ought not the love of God burn in us so intensely and our focus on the holy and God's glory be so acute? Shouldn't our concern for man be so real and so intense that we willingly sacrifice ourselves, our wonderful self-made ideas, our opinions, our fallen desires? Shouldn't we willingly die to the pleasures of this world that conflict with the heart of God? Shouldn't we willingly die daily? We must die daily in order to secure access to God and live in his everlasting goodness and glory forever. Yes, we ought to show ourselves alive with many proofs that what the Lord is doing in us, his people, is undeniable. It's the honor of kings to search out what those proofs look like because he does describe them. That's what he's calling us to, brothers and sisters.